here's your thought. So I kind of like this whole high deductible G, this combination kind of plan, but I'm having cataracts next year and the next couple of years, and I'm going to hit that $2,950 out of pocket. That's your deductible. $2,950 starting in January is the deductible for a high deductible plan G. When you think of the high deductible plans, think of it as you have original Medicare. So go to the schedule for original Medicare and you'll see what you have to pay. There's a Part A deductible, there's a Part B deductible, and then you're going to have an 80-20% co-insurance relationship with Medicare until you hit that $2,950. Everybody has this inflated like, oh my gosh, I'm going to hit it with the first thing I do. Don't forget there's a lot of preventive things. If you have a preventive mammogram, colonoscopy, things like that, you might have zero to pay. If it's diagnostic, different story. I just want to show you, this is real life. Okay, so this is my husband's account here. He has Plan N, an Aetna Plan N. He got it when he was 65. He's now 69. He had cataracts last November and December, 2 different back-to-back 30-day apart visits for each eye. Okay, I'm going to show you how much it cost him with his Plan N, and then we'll talk it through as if he had a high deductible Plan G. So let me turn this around and show you. So what I did was I went to his claim from last year. This was the second eye, and you can see the removal of the cataract. And look at all these charges. And all these, this is in his Medicare.gov account. You'll see this, you may be billed. He was not. You may be billed, zero, bunch of zeros. Okay, there's pharmacy charges, all sorts of stuff. Anesthesia. Go down here, look at the summary. Total amount charged. That's how much the provider charged for the surgery. $23,000, this was an outpatient surgery. Look how much Medicare approved. And then look how much they paid the facility. Look how much they paid the facility. It's not close to 20 grand. It's $1,717. So of that, he paid zero for the anything. He paid zero to have the surgery, and he did not even have a copay, a $20 copay when he went in for the follow-up visit. So then you go over here. So what I did was I went to, this is the CPT code. Look at the codes here, okay? I want to go up to the actual surgery portion. Sorry if I'm making you sick, but where'd it go? I'm looking for the CPT code that I just had. Oh, right here. Removal of cataracts, right here, 66984. They are 5-digit codes, okay? There's the CPT code. Then you go over to this thing, this procedure lookup tool if you want to. You don't have to. And I put in that exact close right here, 66984, the code right there. If you went to an ambulatory surgical center, he did not. He actually went to the outpatient department in a hospital. So this is what you would pay if you had original Medicare. So again, your high deductible G folks, this would be pretty much what you would pay, $346. So remember, that $346 is going towards your $2,950, okay? Outpatient departments, it's a little higher because it's part of the hospital. Typically, it's going to be more expensive. But you can see $346 is not close to the $2,950. My point being, it takes a lot of procedures and costs to get you to that $2,950. Now, I'm not saying this is for everybody, because if you have cancer, not a good plan for you. You're going to hit your $2,950. If you're in the hospital 3 or 4 nights, you do have a hospital Part A deductible of $1,736, I think it is, for 2025. You're going to pay that, okay? So then you're closer, right? It all is going to come down to what you have going on with your body, just like any other plan is. If you have Medicare Advantage, you're going to have copays. You might have a $200 copay for cataracts, right? I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm throwing numbers, fake numbers out there for an Advantage plan, but you're going to have a copay charge. So again, if you have a Plan N, he did not have any charges. He had an original charge with his ophthalmologist for $20, but surgery and the follow-up visits, there was zero. Okay, he did pay for the upgraded lens. Nobody gets away without that. Okay, whether you have an Advantage plan or an N or a G or whatever, if you have to pay the upcharge for the lens, you're still going to pay that. Okay, Medicare just isn't paying that, flat out isn't paying that. So, point being, it takes a lot to get to that $29.50 for your average healthy person. I don't think we've ever had a client even hit the max out of pocket. This year it's $2,870. I shouldn't call it a max out of pocket. I should call it the deductible for the high deductible plan G. So if you're considering that combo strategy with putting a high deductible G in place to really greatly reduce your stress and anxiety going forward about rate increases, fantastic. Get your cancer plan, get your indemnity plan. If you have an indemnity plan, it would have paid out a couple nights of a hospital stay should you go to the hospital. So you're going to buffer some of the things that can happen to you. Cancer, you're going to have, if you have chemo radiation, you're going to be hitting that. Okay, we're going to get you 10 grand to pay towards that $29.50 deductible. Okay, so that's the whole theory behind the combo plan. More people are liking this because it's taken the pressure off of rate increases. We're all sick of rate increases, right? If all of our clients took a high deductible G, it'd be kind of cool actually, because we wouldn't hear any complaining about rate increases. We would never hear it. Because again, if you're doing the whole package, your $30, $40, $50 piece is going to have a 3% increase, if that. Okay, we were just looking, I was talking about this, and I'll show you the bill tomorrow in a different video. One of our clients from 2020, she bought a high deductible G with Mutual of Omaha, $39.05. As of January, $39.05. It went up 0% in 5 years. We also looked at, and this is what I'll show you on our little chart, if she had bought a regular G, I think the price was about $125 to start, and it would be at $235 today, 5 years later. Same company in the plan G versus the high deductible G option. So I'll lay that out for you because that is typically what we see with these high deductible plans. So kind of cool. I'm really liking the combo, the strategy with the combo, but I want you to go to the procedure lookup tool just to see that, and I want you to understand how this works with Medicare. The pricing just isn't what you all think it is.